Hello everyone, welcome back to the virtual class. So in our yesterday's session, we solved 2019 question paper, income from house property problem, and I gave one problem for homework 2018 question paper problem. So in today's session, we will solve one problem from 2017 question paper. So this problem is from 2017 question paper, income from house property. Already I posted a question in your class group, so please all of you copy the question into your notes. First, I will read the question for you. We will analyze the question, then we'll move to the solution. See, in this question, it is given Mr. U is the owner of 3 houses. Compute income from house property for the assessment year 2019-20. Okay. So that given municipal value, fair rental value, standard rent, actual rent, municipal tax, then repair charges, collection charges, fire insurance premium, interest on loan for construction for the previous year 2018-19. So here a few things you need to understand. So anyhow you know how to calculate till the GAV, but after that this repair charges, collection charges, fire insurance premium you should not consider, ignore it. Okay, if anything given in a problem, okay, and it is not reflected in your format means ignore it, don't consider that. And bank loan, remember this, you can take the interest for a bank loan if the loan is taken for the construction of the house or for the repair of the house. If a loan is taken for any other purpose like a marriage, okay, to purchase a car, in that case you should not consider interest on bank loan, you should not consider. You can consider only if the loan is taken for the house construction or house repair, because we are calculating income from house property, correct? So you can consider only loan taken for a house construction or repairs. Now they also said the house remained vacant for 2 months in the respect of house number 2. That means this house number 2, they had given vacancy period, so 2 months it is vacant, so that it is a let out property. They didn't mention anything about any house, okay, whether it is self occupied or let out. In that case you can assume all the 3 houses are let out property. Okay, so in the case of house number 2, this is vacant for 2 months. That means they are giving house for a rent, so 2 months it is vacant, so you need to minus it from the GAV. Now we will move to the solution part. So already I made a format for you, so please all of you draw the format. Now assessee name Mr. U, assessee Mr. U, then he is a resident, right? Previous year and assessment year, your assessment year is 2019-20, previous year 2018-19. Then particulars, there were 3 houses, house 1, house 2, house 3. So here all the 3 houses we assume it is let out property, so that is why no need to mention whether it is deemed to be let out or self occupied, so I am removing it. So now directly we will move to the solution part. The first thing comes here is municipal value or fair rental value, whichever is high. We will check the municipal value first. Municipal value per month it is given. If anything given for month, you need to convert it for annum, for year. Okay, so it is given for month, so 15,000 per annum. How to calculate? Multiply with 12, because 12 months in a year. So it is 15,000, 20,000, 25,000. Municipal value given. All the 3 just multiply with 12, then write down. Okay, so it is 15,000 into 12. 15,000 into 12, you will get 1,80,000 rupees. Then second one, 20,000. 20,000 into 12, you will get 2,40,000 rupees. Then third one, 25,000 into 12, you will get, it is 25, right? Yes, it is 25. 25,000 into 12, you will get 3 lakh rupees. Please all of you use your own calci and calculate. Then fair rental value. Fair rental value, fair rent per month, it is given 16,000. So you need to multiply with 12. 22,000, 26,000. Okay. 16,000 into 12, you will get 1,92,000. Then 22,000 into 12, you will get 2,64,000. And 26,000 into 12, you will get 3,12,000. Now, out of these two, whichever is I, that is notional rent. So the highest value is 1,92,000 is the highest here. It is 2,64,000 highest. 3,12,000 is highest. Correct. $1,92,000, 2,64,000, then 3,12,000. So this is a notional rent. Now, notional rent or standard rent, whichever is less. I just copy the same amount for a notional rent. Notional rent or standard rent. Now check out standard rent, how much it is given. Standard rent for month 15,500, 21,000 and 24,000 it is given. So it is also per month given. So 15,500 into 12. 15,500 into 12, you will get 1,86,000. 1,86,000. Then second one, 21,000 into 12, you will get 2,52,000. I am repeating it again. Please all of you use your own calci, okay, and calculate on your own. Then for house 3, 24,000. 24,000 into 12, you will get 2,88,000. Now, out of this two, whichever is less, that is expected rent. Now, in house 1, 1,86,000 is a lesser value. And in house 2, 2,52,000 is lesser value. And house 3, 2,88,000 is the lesser value. 2,88,000. And for this, we call expected rent. Now, again, next, expected rent or actual rent, whichever is high. So I just copy the expected rent amount because it is same. So you just write it the same amount. So expected rent or actual rent. So actual rent, how much it is given? Actual rent per month given 17,000, 22,500 and 24,500. Now 17,000 into 12. 17,000 into 12, if you do this, you will get 2,04,000. 2,04,000. Next, 22,500 into 12. You will get 2,70,000. And 24,500 for house 3. So 24,500 into 12, you will get 2,94,000. Now, out of this two, expected rent or actual rent? Okay. See here, annual rent is not given and unrealized rent is not given. If they mention annual rent and they also given unrealized rent, means from the annual rent you must minus, okay, you must deduct unrealized rent, then you will get actual rent. Okay, this is not given in this problem, so don't consider that. Okay, so out of these two, expected rent, actual rent, whichever is high, that is gross annual value, okay, before vacancy period, because in this problem it is vacancy period is given before vacancy period, okay, before VP. I am writing short form, you just write it in a full form. Gross annual value GAV before vacancy period. So how much you will get gross annual value before vacancy period? So 2,04,000, because this is highest value comparatively to 1,86,000. So 2,04,000, then 2,70,000 highest value, 2,70,000, then 2,94,000. So this is a gross annual value before the vacancy period. Now see here, last line, the house remained vacant for 2 months in respect of house number 2. That means only for this house number 2, vacancy period is given 2 months. House 1, house 3, there is no vacancy period. Okay. So less vacancy period. Less vacancy period. For house 1, it is not given, correct? For house 2, it is given 2 months. So in this case, you need to find out, see, the actual rent for a month is how much for house 2? Actual rent 22,500. Vacancy period is 2 months. That means 2 month house was vacant. That means there is no rent for that house for 2 months. Correct. So you need to minus the 2 months rent. So 22,500 into 2, you will get 45,000. So vacancy period amount is 45,000, and house 3, again nothing, it is given. Okay. So now you will get GAV, gross annual value, okay, after vacancy period. So how much is the GAV you are getting? here it is 2,04,000 you will get. This is GAV, and here you will get GAV 2,25,000. 2,25,000. And for house 3, the GAV is 2,94,000. So this is a gross annual value. Okay. Instead of short form, I'll put, so this is gross annual value. Okay. Now you need to deduct the municipal tax paid by the owner. Go and check how much it is. Repair charges, collection charges, fire insurance premium, interest on loan, municipal tax. It is 10%, 10%, 10%. For all the 3 houses, it is 10%. So on a GAV. So here for house 1, GAV is how much? I will make it in a different color so that you can easily identify. Okay. So gross annual value for house 1 is, now it is easily identified. So house 1 is 2,04,000. In that you need to minus municipal tax 10%, correct? Paid by owner 10%. Municipal tax is 10%. Now 10% of 2,04,000 is how much? 20,400. Then 10% of 2,25,000, 22,500. Then 10% of 2,94,000 for house 3, it is 29,400. I just change the color. So this is a 10% tax. If you deduct the tax, you will get net annual value. Okay, so you will get net annual value for house 1 is 1,83,600. Please all of you calculate. Okay, if you do this calculation process while solving all the problems, you know your calculation will get speed up and you can save a lot of time in your exam, and that avoids a lot of mistakes also. So for house 2, net annual value is 2,02,500. 2,02,500. And for house 3, 2,64,600. 2,64,600. How we are getting this net annual value? From the gross annual value, you are deducting tax. That's why we got net annual value. Now we need to do the standard deductions under section 24. So the first one is 30% on NAV. So 30% deduction on NAV. Just calculate 30% on this 1,83,600. You will get 55,080. 55,080 rupees. And calculate 30% on this 2,02,500, you will get 60,750. Then 30% on 2,64,600, you will get 79,380. 79,380 rupees. And along with this, they had given bank interest also. Correct? Go and check with the question. See, interest on loan for the construction for the previous year 2018-19, they had given 12,000, 15,000 and 20,000. So this loan is taken for house construction. That is why. So you must consider this interest. If a loan is taken other than house construction or house repair, you should not consider. Ignore that. So 12,000, 15,000 and 20,000. This is the interest given. If you minus this 2, okay, from this net annual value, that means this is deduction, you need to less. If you minus this 2 from net annual value, you will get income from a house property, that is 1,16,520 for house 1, 1,16,520 for house 1, and 1,26,750 for house 2, 1,26,750 and 1,65,220, 1,65,002, I'm sorry, 1,26,750, 1,65,220, 65,220. So this is the income from house property. Now you need to get the total income from house property. That means add all the three house properties income. Okay. So if you add this 1,16,520 plus 1,26,750 plus 1,65,220, you will get 4,05,340. 4,05,340. So this is the total income. 4,05,340. This is the total income from house property. So by this we completed this chapter. I give you one more question for assignment. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. If you have any doubts, you can text me.